Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about how to exactly land your dream job. So in this day and age in 2026, I'm sure the job market has gotten worse than back when I was looking for jobs. And no matter what field you are, finding a job is probably the most daunting thing and the most humiliating, time-consuming thing anybody will probably ever have to go through. And I wish that upon nobody that they would have to look for a job more than a week, which is, unrealistic. But if you're like anybody else, anybody normal, I'm here to teach you how exactly to land your dream job. By no means this is a shortcut in life. This is a very realistic way of trying to get to your dream job. So let's say if you were a software engineer or you went to college to be a software engineer. By all prerequisites, everyone should know having a college degree certainly makes getting your dream job much easier. Not saying it's necessary, I'm just saying it certainly makes your life a lot easier. Um, so back to the job. So if you're trying to become a software engineer in this day and age, it is not easy. The current job market for software engineering is nowhere near as demanding as it was back in like 2019. Um, a lot of AI has replaced a lot of people, or the requirements, especially the requirements, are insanely high. Like expecting a junior engineer to have over 10 years of experience with very little pay. Yeah, finding a software engineering job sometimes could require interviews, insane tests, just all the barriers that it's just so hard to go through, especially a brand new college graduate with little to no internship. So not everyone has, the best resume uh, out of college. You might have worked at like Sonic or McDonald's. Like you're not gonna be able to find an internship. Um, at least not everybody. I certainly didn't. I got out of college with essentially nothing but a degree on my back. And for the job, um, for the companies that are looking for people, you are not, you're not desirable. You have nothing they want. So I took the roundabout way. Well, I kind of got desperate, in order to find a job you want, the best thing to do is probably look for a decent company that has a lot of jobs that either contains or related to your field that you want. Um, so for my job, there's a whole bunch of engineering jobs, but there was little opportunity, or there just essentially non-existent software engineering um, positions at all. So what I got in was essentially I became a quality engineer at that place. Essentially all they really required was a college degree in engineering and basic common sense, right? So I did their interview and I eventually got in, but mind you, this is after like over 200 applications, and I only got in simply because mainly networking. They say networking is very important. I do agree. If you can get somebody that you know in a job, especially your first job, because your first job almost always have to be networked into. If you could get somebody to network you into in any job, um, that you're golden. So after I got into my first job, becoming quality engineer, mind you, I didn't go to school to become a quality engineer. No one even knows what college engineering people do. Um, but but to describe my job, I essentially check products, see if it was good, and if it was bad, I made sure it never got out, and if it did get out, well, that's very bad. So anyway, at this job, the job description was very non. software engineering, and I didn't want to go down the rest of my life just, checking product quality. That's not what I went to school for. So, I took every possible chance I could to tie this current job into my skills, which is in coding. So I found chances to make my job easier through coding. Like if I was going through a whole bunch of data, I would make a code organize like data organizer or like a data combination like from a bunch of Excel files and all that stuff. I just made sure to like every opportunity I get, I would demonstrate to my boss, hey, I got coding skills and I can make your life so much easier. So guys, this doesn't have to be all coding, right? If you're skilled in some other things, and if you get a job at a company, try to apply it. Um, Try to apply what you learn in college into your job. And for me, I got essentially stuck at this position for about a year and a half, and then I eventually got lucky and I came across a job opening at the company that had something to do with software engineering. And because I was already part of the company, I came first in their decisions. So I was able to apply. I did the interview, and I was able to show them, hey, even though I was at this company for like over like less than a year, I was able to accomplish so much stuff using code, some stuff that somebody never thought of using, and I just demonstrated to them, hey, I become much more useful if you gave me more time on code than actually just doing quality work, right? I would help other people's improve their job, make them more efficient. So yeah, so I took the long way around. So you would just find a job, uh, get into the job, and then start demonstrating and applying your skills that you want for your dream job. Um, yeah, so that's basically what I've learned over my time working here, out in the wild. But yeah, to any of you guys out there that are, uh, not sure if you will ever land your first dream job, you're probably not gonna land a dream job right off the bat. If you do, by all means, you are insanely lucky and good for you. But your dream job isn't like out of reach. You just gotta work for it. And the world, will recognize, hard workers. And if there's no obvious opportunities, well, of course, just look somewhere else outside of your company. You remember, you're always trying to build your resume. So, whatever position you have, try to incorporate what your dream job is and try to incorporate some skills into it so you could build up your resume. Because after your first job, your resume, you want every job you have, you want to build your resume. Um, but yeah, uh, so just a word of wisdom from myself, a 24-year-old, not that that really matters, is um, at college they don't teach you skills, they teach you how to think. And the skill that's what most company values, right? They value a critical thinker, and the skills are what you learn at the job. And even now at my new software positioning position, I'm learning all sorts of different things that I never thought I would be using, like electrical engineering, reverse engineering, C C++, C Sharp, all that stuff. Um, Even websites. Like, as long as you're able to provide value, um, and do able to become unique in that company, you will end up with your dream job. Um, Currently, right now, this is my dream job, but obviously my dream's probably gonna change in the future. But who knows? Well, to all the people that are out there looking for a job, I wish you well, and I hope this helps.